Hello guys, this is Ejiro Osakade, aka the energetic EJ. Okay, so I'm an audio engineer by training, and so I create audio content generally, but specifically I create audiobooks for African authors, and I'm also a podcaster. Yes, I am the host of the Stretch Street podcast, where I document stretch stories, right? Because life is a street, and on this street of life, we keep being stretched. But somehow, as humans, we find a way to navigate through those stretches and learn valuable life lessons that we can share with the world, which makes us better and makes the world a better place. And so that's why I love what I do at Stretch Street Podcast. I think I fell in love with the idea the first time I saw a material, at the Premises Academy, where I began my professional training as an ordinary personality. And the material was called The Bible Experience. I just loved how they brought alive the Bible. It was such a huge project, like everybody who was anybody, was on that project, and my mind was blown. And this was way back in 2014. I'm like, okay, this is my life's mission. This is what I want to do. And I started out like, okay, I want to do the same thing. I want to create audiobooks. I want to bring life to books and all of that. And so, that was the big dream back then. But I messed it all up. Oh, it's painful. I didn't do well with the whole idea. But yes, that was what inspired me. And since then, it's just interesting, because you know how audio content can be consumed. It's different. It's easier to consume. And you know how you hear something, you can always remember that you heard something before. Even when you're not actively listening, there's a way it seeps through. You just know that I've heard it before, and you can remember things more when you've heard them before. Well, maybe that works for me as an auditory learner, but yes, that's what works for me. And so that's what keeps me inspired, and that's what still keeps me going. The fact that I'm an auditory learner. One thing I wish I knew before I started this journey was, I wish I knew that this was going to be almost like a lifelong journey for me. I think it would have given me more perspective. I mean, I probably was a bit younger then, but still, it would have given me a better perspective